Good morning, everyone. I'm just fixing my stream. Okay. Okay, now it's public. Let me hook up my headset. Okay. Should be hooked up. Okay. I hope all y'all are having a good morning. Stack on Streamlabs is annoying trying to go live with it. I'll just wait for y'all to get in here, and we got some topics to talk about this morning. And I thought we would just do some chit chat too. Let me see if I can find my chat on my Chromebook. Monday, my stream yards reset, so I can stream back through that. Thank goodness. I'm not paying to upgrade that crap because it sucks. Okay. See, my stream yards is not even showing anybody in here. Let me get to my live chat. Okay. Well, good morning to the people watching. Hope everyone's doing well and is safe and got everything that they need. It's a crazy time right now. Crazy things going on in the news. As soon as we get some people in here, we'll do our topics. For some reason, crap, I X'd out. Okay. Come on, coffee family, where you at? Hey, KDF. Thank goodness you're in here. I've been missing you, girl. Girl, you have got to send me an email so we can get you joined into my Discord. I can let you know when I'm going live. Or if you got Hangouts or a phone number, we can text, but email me. So I have a way to get a hold of you. Oh, you sent me an email this morning? I didn't see it. I didn't see it. I was in my email this morning. Let me look real quick. When my StreamYards resets, which should be Monday, I'll be able to schedule my streams again. Okay, let me get out of Sunny's email account. Let me see. I get so many emails, I might have missed it. Katie, I don't see it. The last one I see from anyone is Barry Mary emailed me. Let me refresh. Hey, Verbal, Southern Mom. I put it on the community page on the cat pic. Okay. Alright, well, when I get off of here, I'm going to send you an email. Okay, I got confused. Okay, Katie, I got it. Hey, Lovable Rogue. Hey, Cheryl. How are you doing? Cheryl, I was going to ask you, I know you watched 90 Day Fiancé. Do you watch Little People, Big World? Tremaine, good morning. How are you? Anyways, I have watched that show for years. The Roloff family. I think they're from Oregon, right? Okay, let me write that down real quick, Katie F. And then that way you can erase it from my community page and stuff. You don't want everybody to have it. Okay. Okay, I got it, Katie. Jermaine, I'm good, baby girl. That's good to hear. Did you hear back from Chrissy again? Southern Mom, I can't believe you found that cow last night at your house. It looks like it's not a full-grown cow to me, unless it's just little made. I had that happen with the dog one time. Took it in, fattened it up, and it got away from me one night. Ran out the door on me. My gate wasn't closed. Never did find it. Finally found it, ended up at the animal shelter, and then it went to a hound rescue. Yeah. But we tried to find that dog. We posted on Facebook and everything. And people was giving us clues because she would run by their house and they'd feed her for a couple days and she'd take off again. She was a black and tan coonhound. Those cows are bad to get out and get away from you. Southern Mom, it was maybe 2 months old. Yeah, I didn't think it was a full-grown cow. Very Mary, good morning. Did you get that schoolwork done? My son's not very good at wanting to do those packets. I mean, he'll do them, but he doesn't want to. Some of it they can do online, though. Eventful morning. Yeah. I'm feeling tired. I don't know why. I just am. So I came across an article. I had seen it the other day. But this man down in Jupiter, Florida, they think that he used the COVID-19 virus to cover up his wife's murder. I'm going to read y'all the article here in just a second. Southern Mom, I would say that the owners of that calf is looking for it this morning. I would be. Most people that's got cattle have to get up early and feed them and stuff. So I'd say they're looking for it. Hopefully they found it. You don't know any neighbors that's got cows or anything? Crap, I didn't even know there was no goats up the road until the other day. I kind of suspected that they were some up the road by the way Annabelle acted when she'd get hormonal and stuff. I kept telling Mark, I think there's a billy goat or something around here. There's a nanny goat up the road. Not anymore. She got slaughtered. The coyote slaughtered her and her babies. Okay. So, the husband of this missing woman, it says the husband of a missing woman is suspected of falsely claiming his wife had COVID-19 in order to cover up her disappearance. As Crime Online previously reported, Gretchen Anthony had been missing since March 20th, when she was last seen at her home in Jupiter, Florida. On March 31st, police arrested her husband, David Anthony, 44, in New Mexico, on suspicion of murder and kidnapping. Gretchen Anthony remains missing, and authorities have not revealed how they believe she was killed. Citing police records obtained by local news outlets, the Washington Post reports that David Anthony sent texts to relatives in the days following his wife's disappearance, claiming that she had become infected with coronavirus. In one message, he said Gretchen was being held at a clinic. In another, he said she had been hospitalized and was on a ventilator. One relative became suspicious enough to report Gretchen missing and contacted police about the messages. When officers reported to Gretchen's home on March 26th, neither she or David came to the door. According to the report, the pair was going through a divorce, but it is unclear where David was living at the time of Gretchen's disappearance. And she's the lady on the screen with the sunglasses on in the picture. That's Gretchen. Earlier in March, David had been arrested following a bizarre incident in which he allegedly approached a group of teenage girls and was seen pacing back and forth, sweating profusely. A police officer at the scene noted that David had apparently altered his license plate number using electrical tape, though David blamed it on his 12-year-old niece when police questioned him. The officers then tried to handcuff David after the suspect reached for something under a car seat, but he resisted, allegedly slamming the door of the vehicle on the officer's arm. He was charged with resisting an officer with violence and was in custody for 4 days before he was released on bail. On the morning Gretchen Anthony was last seen, a neighbor reported hearing screams from her home and a woman saying, "No, no, it hurts." And an unidentified witness reportedly texted David Anthony to ask about Gretchen on that same day. She mentioned something about going to the beach to ground herself because she wasn't feeling well, David replied, according to WPEC. Then she proceeded to tell me I should plead insanity on some bogus police charge I've been dealing with. And I guess those police charges is talking about the bizarre incident. Seems like to me that David was going to try to kidnap some young girls. He altered his license plate number. He's pacing back and forth, allegedly tried to approach a group of teenage girls. He's sweating profusely, probably messed up. Lisa, hey, leave it to Bieber. Cute tattoo girl, that's cute. Did it hurt on your back getting it there? Mine didn't, not really. Okay. Uh-oh. What happened? Okay. I X'd out my crap for a second. Let's finish seeing what David's doing here. According to the report, David Anthony had both he and Gretchen's cell phones when he was arrested in New Mexico. So he fled from Jupiter, Florida to New Mexico. and a cadaver dog picked up the scent of human remains at the home and in David's truck. Investigators are still trying to locate the whereabouts of Gretchen Anthony and are hoping the public may have seen or heard something related to the case, police said in a statement obtained by the Washington Post. I bet he was abusive. I guarantee that he abused Gretchen. I knew she was missing, but I was waiting to see if any more details came out about it before I mentioned it. Sicko. Freak. If he didn't plan on doing anything to those teenage girls, then why did he alter his license plate? Thank God someone called the police. They got there before he could do anything. I mean, just from reading that, that's my opinion. It sounded like he was going to abduct someone. David killed Gretchen and then wanted to kidnap teens for some weird sex thing. Well, from what this says, he was arrested for that before Gretchen went missing. Probably tried to do it after, too. Who knows? But he fled from Jupiter to New Mexico. Sick. He blamed the tags being altered on his niece. They need to question that niece, see if he's ever tried to do anything to her. That's the first thing I thought of when I read that. I wonder if he has ever messed with his niece or any other kids. Oh, the arrest was made before the murder? Sorry, I got confused. No, yeah, Katie, it's okay. I get confused all the time, honey. Yeah. Yeah, because when one of the friends called to check on Gretchen, he said that she was at the beach and then mentioned to him that she was trying to get him to, what did it say, plead guilty or something on that bogus charge. And he was talking about where he got in trouble for resisting arrest and slamming the door on that police officer's arm. It's a wonder if he didn't get, like, a more serious charge than that. He was only in jail 4 days. I'm surprised he got bond, assaulting a police officer. Yeah. I'm worried if he done anything to the niece, too, because he seems like a freaking weirdo. Sicko. Y'all are going to get a kick out of this. So I've got a picture of Joe Exotic up there for a reason in that pink shirt, y'all. Oh, and by the way, Mark said he was tired of hearing about Joe Exotic and Carol Baskin from me. And I'm like, what? We went to Walmart yesterday. He's like, that person took my parking space. I said, it's all Carol F. and Baskin's fault. He's like, I'm so sick of hearing that. But anyways, one of Joe Exotic's flashy shirts is up for sale on eBay. But it'll cost a pretty penny to be wearing the fuchsia sequins he sported in episode 2 of the Netflix series Tiger King. Within 16 hours left in the bidding, the top offer Thursday night topped $10,000. Katie F., I can't get enough of Joe. Me either, Katie F. Like watching him, you can't help but like him. And I really hope that he didn't shoot animals and stuff. If I was to ever find out for a fact, see evidence of him doing it, I could never like him again. Yeah, $10,000 for the fuchsia colored shirt. Looks like hot pink to me. I don't think Joe just shot tigers in the head because he didn't want them there anymore. I have a hard time believing that. And that one blonde-headed guy, the Crowy guy, he was on that Netflix documentary, high as hell, passing out on his bed. I mean, hell, he don't even know what's going on. He stays high as hell. He might have dreamed that. Who knows? I don't believe he shot him either, KDF. I really don't. It says Joe Exotic is in prison after being found guilty of numerous charges, including hiring a hitman to kill his rival, Carol Evan Baskin. The plot never materialized. Look, I think Joe had forgot about even having any type of discussion like that. I think he was egged on. And I think Jeff Lowe and them brought it up again to him. Like, he was not going to go through with that. Hell, he had left the zoo and was living down there in Florida. Yeah, that's another bullcrap lie. Joe was not scared of tigers. Only person I see scared of tigers is Jeff Lowe. Look, guys, I watched this guy on YouTube. I'd have to go look at his name, but I do remember part of it is Jameson something. But he's a good-looking guy. Cool accent. I think he lives in California, but he's got 2 tigers. I watched one of his videos yesterday. And, you know, years ago, he used to have one of those tigers. It would come in, sleep in the bed and stuff. But he said once they got a certain age, he doesn't even go inside their enclosure with them. They got a cool pool and everything. He said because they are tigers. You know, he said a well-tamed tiger that does tricks and stuff, it has been beat to do that. You know, he has a cool way of explaining things. His tiger, when he was talking, was sitting there eating. Enzo is one of their names. And he growled. And he said, the reason that tiger's growling, he said, is because he's not afraid of me. Yeah, I let them be tigers, even though, you know, they're inside of their enclosure. They got a pretty cool setup. I'm trying to think. I think Rick Kirkman said that Joe was afraid of tigers. He loved and was comfortable with the tigers. Yeah, Joe started out trying to do right, and Carol Baskin started messing with him. That's the way that I took it. I mean, y'all can disagree with me if you want. It's okay. But that's the way I took it. You know, he was trying to talk to kids about staying off drugs, drinking and driving, use cats, animals to keep their attention, along with some magic, going around to malls doing that. And Carol Baskin, you know, had someone following him around, spying on him, contacting the malls, doing this and that. And then they went to war with each other. He ruined himself by going back and forth with that woman. This woman is a freaking hypocrite. Straight out hypocrite. I really don't like the way Joe and them ran their zoo, though. I'm just going to be honest. No. I don't agree with that. I think in the end, now Joe realizes, was it right what was done to those animals? Those chimpanzees being kept in cages, can't hug each other and stuff. Chimpanzees live in family units in the wild. It's awful to keep them side by side for years. Can't touch each other, interact, you know? So I don't agree with that. But Carol's shady as hell, too. Ripper Jack Gaiman, he's investigating Carol Baskin. He's doing video after video, and he's coming with facts and evidence, and they got a whole big Facebook group going about Dawn Lewis's disappearance and stuff, and Carol's being investigated. I'd be scared if I was her. Her speaking in that calm, low voice doesn't fool me one bit. She got her husband, old Harold, fooled. She got him whipped. She says, jump. He says, how high, baby? I don't like the cages either. No. Hey, if you're going to have something like that, you need to try to mimic that animal's habitat best you can. You've got to set it up nice. I just don't think tigers belong in cages unless you're doing something like the Bronx Zoo and these other zoos that's doing conservation and stuff. It's the whole point of the Bronx Zoo is to get the image of, when you think of zoo, of animals in cages out of little kids and people's minds. They teach conservation. They set up the habitats correctly, best they can. It's pretty cool. I watch it on Animal Planet. Poor old Harold, bless his clueless heart. He is so, you know what, whooped, as they say. Is it just me, or has anyone else noticed an increase in runaway cases? Oh, really? I haven't noticed that. There probably is. There's like a spike in child abuse and stuff going on right now, too. Very Mary. Yes, the Bronx Zoo is awesome. Yes, I love the Bronx Zoo. I love watching it. I tell you, a channel here on YouTube I watch is the Oregon Zoo. They just uploaded a video the other day of a little Asian elephant swimming. I watch a lot of their goat videos. They have a goat named, she's a Nigerian dwarf goat like Annabelle. Her name is Ruth, and she was named after the Superior Court judge. Ruth, what's her name? Again, something other. Carol was awful, but at least she was not in his zoo. I always tell my kids to clean their own room for fixing someone else's room. Yeah, like Joe went overboard. Like going to Carol's zoo and stuff, and flying over Big Cat Rescue. Carol claims to have all these cats, but Joe said there wasn't that many cats at her sanctuary, and from what I can tell, I can't see that many. I've been watching all their uploads and stuff. Now, Ripper Jack Gaming just uploaded another video. I'm going to watch it after my live stream. And Dawn's signature was forged on documents. KDF, you got to check out that guy's channel. I mean, he's really coming hard for Carol. Going in front of her place of business dressed up like bloody rabbits. Oh, I know. I saw that. Like, that's like a little too much. If he wanted to go at her over the rabbit picture, he should just post it on social media. Just shared it. Talked about it in a video if he wanted to. Why go to her place of business? He was just consumed with getting back at her. Joe couldn't stand it. He knew Carol was a hypocrite, but he went about all this crap the wrong way. Now look at him. He's sitting in prison 22 years. Joe reading Carol's diary on his channel was hilarious. I have not seen that yet. I've heard about it. I've not seen that video yet. I need to look that up. How in the hell did that man get her diary? Now she does video uploads of reading her diary. She puts everything's in the diary in the description. It is boring as hell sometimes. But I'm nosy. I just listen to see what she's going to say. Sometimes I'll just go read the description though. Not even bother listening to her. It would be so unlike Joe Exotic to do something minimal. Yeah, he's got to be over the top, flamboyant. Smoky P's in the house. What's up? How are you, honey? Well, I'm drinking Maxwell House. But my favorite coffee is actually McCafe, McDonald's coffee. Like, I thought that was the greatest thing in the world when they started selling it in the grocery stores. It's awesome. Then I like Dunkin' Donuts. Then Starbucks. I heard someone at her place photocopied her diary for him. And this woman, let me tell you something. Carol is a freaking nut. But she's smart. Do you know that sometimes people pay her to volunteer there? They pay this woman to volunteer. Can you believe that? That volunteering was free. What in the hell? Cheryl, my fave too. Yeah, the McCafe in the red. That's what I get, Cheryl. Red label. You have a wonderful, soothing voice. Oh, thank you, Smoky P, for the super chat. I think you're a sweetie. You're level-headed. I like that. And you're respectful. KDF, yes, people pay her to volunteer. Yeah. Hey, if somebody wants to come and volunteer and clean out Annabelle's shed, I'm not going to make them pay me to do it. I should be paying them to do it. Like, what the hell? 22 years is too extreme. I agree. I hope Trump pardons Joe Exotic. But if he gets out, I hope he sticks to his word and says that he's going to be an advocate for animals. I hope he don't start up no damn zoo. Smoky Pay, I see you around. You have respect. You really do. You got good manners. I like that. You don't cuss every breath either. I like that too. I drink Walmart. You know, KDF, when I first looked at your message, I thought it said I drink Walmart French toast. Roast. Oh. With sugar-free blueberry syrup and sugar. Oh, sugar-free. A while back, I made some waffles, and I used some syrup. And it was a new bottle, and I was like, oh my God, this tastes awful. What in the hell? And I looked, and Mark had bought sugar-free syrup. God, it sucks. A French toast would be good too. Yeah, I have some French toast I bought. I keep like French toast, pancakes. I like pancakes the best. I'm a diabetic, so I cut my sugar down where I can. I understand that. Yeah, my little brother's dad was a really bad diabetic. He took insulin ever since I can remember. And he ended up losing both of his legs and going blind and passing away by the time he was like, early 50s. Yeah, he didn't take care of himself. He loved sweets. But he wasn't like, a big heavy-set person. He was like a skinny guy. But he just loved sweets and didn't want to take care of himself. Smokey P, I love quick trips French toast, but only when it's cold. I love homemade French toast. Yeah, I like making homemade French toast too. I've not made that in a while. I buy the Eggo brand French toast sticks. Those are pretty good, and I fix them in my toaster oven. And I buy the pancakes too. Yeah, pancakes are delicious. I love McDonald's pancakes. Love Boro. Coffee has to have milk and brown sugar, preferably. I just put milk in mine. I like mine kind of like a creamy color. I can drink black coffee if I have to, but I don't like to. Okay, I about forgot what I was talking about. We were talking about Joe Exotic's pink sequence shirt. I can't even talk. Fuchsia. Like, who would pay $10,000 for this shirt? Goodness gracious. People's obsessed with Joe Exotic. He'll probably end up getting out of prison. Oh, my goodness. Has anybody got any good plans for this weekend? I know everybody's mostly staying at home, but, some people can get out. I'm just scrolling here, see something. I wonder who in the hell bought that shirt. I'm curious to know who's got 10 grand to blow on a damn shirt. Probably David Spade. David Spade probably bought it. He's all into Joe Exotic too. I plan to rewatch Tiger King a third time. Yeah, I can't hardly stand watching Jeff Lowe, though. He really pisses me off. Smokey is going to jump off a 70-foot cliff in the water tomorrow. Hey, Smokey P, you want to hear something funny? I got a dog named Smokey. He's a schnauzer. He's got the little beard and the eyebrows. Yeah, his name's Smokey. Where the hell are you jumping off a 70-foot cliff at in the water? Something I want to do is go ziplining. Speaking of ziplining, the guy in the Joe Exotic documentary that doesn't have legs, he's got those artificial ones. He lost his legs in a ziplining accident, he said. Yeah. Trump bought that pink shirt for Pitts, I heard. Tremaine, I have 50 grand. Oh, cool. Hey, Miss Melissa, how are you? Verbal's going golfing. That's cool. I like to play miniature golf. I don't think I want to walk around a big old golf course, though, in the damn hot sun. I may go up to the lake and maybe take Skylar and Lady, my 2 dogs, and feed the ducks. Tina, good morning. Jeff Lowe is so smug looking. I guess I'm a little bit biased, y'all. He reminds me of my first husband. His name was Jeff. He just the way he acts and stuff makes me sick. When I saw him punch that line and hold it down, it really pissed me off. Because for number one, you shouldn't be trying to make that line lay on the ground so that you can sit behind it for a damn picture or for a damn video. That's not what lines were made for, to take damn pictures and videos with. Freaking idiots. I can't stand that freaking man. Oh, it's okay, Tina. I just can't stand Jeff Lowe. Hey, God. You know, that Beastly YouTube channel, they had a video up. The man who bought Joe Exotic Zoo, he did not buy that freaking zoo. He basically stole it. Basically run Joe out. I know Joe allegedly embezzled some money and all this and that. But still, Jeff's a piece of crap. Any man that get on camera, look over at their pregnant woman and say, oh, you got to get back in the gym after you have that baby, is a piece of shit. I mean, he's just so smug and acts like he's just a badass. He probably don't even have a Harley Davidson to ride. I've never seen him on one. Maybe it did show him on one once. I don't know if it was a Harley. Yeah, he's disgusting. He's just with that young girl because she's young and hot. I don't think he really wanted to have a baby. She's probably had that baby by now, right? And on camera, on Instagram, looking for a hot nanny. Are you serious? You old pervert. You're old enough to be that girl's great-grandpa. No shit. Take an old bandana and hat off and you look like just an old grandpa. I bet he reads everything glued in his teeth and jacket. Yeah, he thinks that Harley Davidson jacket makes him a badass. Men like him is what gives guys a bad name that rides Harleys and are just good guys. You know, there's a lot of guys that ride motorcycles that do charity rides or Christians and stuff. But men like him give him a bad name. My hubby has a Harley. He's got a Harley jacket and stuff. He don't wear it around everywhere. He wears it when he rides his damn motorcycle, and that's it. Actually, he said, like, he don't really like sporting that logo, like, on his jacket and stuff. I don't know, he's weird. I guess he meant just like plain leather jacket, no logo on it. My brothers all rode motorcycles. Yeah. I grew up riding dirt bikes with my brothers. I want to do zipline also, CC. There is, you can go on, you're strapped on, you shoot down like it's a rocket, longest one in UK. Oh, that's cool. I'm afraid to do one because of my knee. I need surgery on it, and I got this, now it's caused that tendonitis down there on my Achilles heel. All from my freaking knee. But I'm afraid to do it because of that. Afraid of landing, I have to be careful with my leg. I think the rest... Oh, are you talking about Chrissy Verbal? Yeah. I thought all the time younger women like older men. Well, yeah, I used to be that way as well. When I was young, I always liked older men. And that's mostly girls that have grew up abused or no father figures, no good male role model. Look to these older men when they get, start dating and stuff. It's weird. Hey, if I'm allergic to ziplining. Hey, Jean, good morning. I'm afraid of heights. So is my son, Jean. My son's afraid of heights, too. I went up in a hot air balloon, but didn't really get to go for a ride, you know what I mean? It was at a circus. It was the same time I rode the elephant when I was little. Same circus. Used to adrenaline rush cycling, Lovable Rogue. I want a bicycle. I wanted a bicycle up until I seen Carol Baskin riding hers around, looking like an idiot. Flowers in her damn hair. I swear, I believe that woman smokes weed. I mean, that's fine and dandy, but her eyes look like it. She either smokes weed or she's doing something else. I need to do a parody of Carol Baskin. I'm going to get me a bicycle and put me some flowers in my hair. Hey, that one voicemail that was left to Carol, that guy said that he had been stalking out her bicycle trail. I thought that was scary. But to me, if I was her, I wouldn't have put those threatening calls on YouTube, because what if one of those people was really serious and really unstable? That would just egg them on and piss them off, right? And they might do something to her. I think Carol likes attention and likes being the victim. She lies, acts like she rescues cats, and she buys them. She goes to auctions and buys them. Yeah, she's a total freaking Fruit Loop. Yeah. Coming down a hill at 40 miles an hour, waving to cars I would pass. That sounds like fun. Yeah, Katie, if we listened to them the other morning on here, she posted them to YouTube, and we listened to some of the audio. Yeah. You need to go over to her channel. It's called Carol Baskin. She's got about 4,000 subscribers, I think. Maybe a little less, maybe a little more. I don't think she smokes weed. I think she's taking some kind of heavy Valium or Xanax, something like that. I was thinking that too. I was like, her eyes are glassy. She either smokes weed, because if you smoke weed, it'll make your eyes glassy, or she's taking something. She's too calm in the way she talks. Like, this woman has no emotions. I cannot tell that she is passionate about rescuing cats. Can y'all? I mean, I've been watching her channel. I've been observing this lady. She does not seem passionate. Like me, when you watch my videos on the Funny Farm, yes, they may not be that great. They may be a little boring. But you can tell that I love Annabelle. I have a lot of passion about taking care of my animals. You can tell that. That's something, you can't fake and stuff. It's having passion for something. She doesn't. I mean, this woman had her missing husband declared dead. And she didn't even have the decency to have him a memorial. The man that she got millions from his death. She didn't even have the decency to have a memorial. She just looked out the window. It was daylight. And blanked out, staring out the window. And next thing she knowed, it was dark time. And that was her memorial. This man is what got her into this, having big cats. She wouldn't have had that sanctuary right now if she hadn't met Dawn. If she hadn't met Dawn, she would not have had that cat sanctuary. I could bet you my life. Of course, we'll never know, because we can't go back and change anything in time, but that's just my opinion. That is a huge red flag about her guilt. Yeah. Well, I think that shows a lot about her. This man vanished without a trace, allegedly just vanished without a trace. She don't know what happened to him. 5 years later, after he was declared legally dead, she didn't have a remembrance ceremony or anything. That shows a lot. She didn't care about it. He was declared dead. She wanted it over with and done with. Move on. Never think about it again. She killed Don to keep his money and cats. It's so obvious. And his children only got like 10%. Hold on, Skylar. Oh, gosh, the chosen one's up. That's what I call my dog. The chosen one, baby love. But, you know, she broke up that family. Don left his wife for Carol. Yeah. And Don's wife said that she told him, Don, I love you to the day that you die. And she did. Carol put a wedge in between Don and his children, too. Because she's selfish. Hold on, guys. Let me see what she wants. Okay. Sorry, guys. Sorry, Cece. Haven't watched The Tiger King. Lovable Rogue. You need to, girl. You need to watch it. I detest anyone that breaks up a family. Yeah, it seemed like Carol liked to have men that had money. I think she was messing around with some doctor guy, too. And messing around with Don. And be having podcasts and a PI on the case. She's got the money. Yeah, she didn't want anyone investigating Dawn's disappearance. Once I started, you know, going back and watching old news interviews with Carol and stuff, hey, she didn't have no interest in finding Dawn. All she was worried about was herself and what people was thinking about her. She didn't try to do anything. You don't see any videos up, you know, her talking about Dawn and looking for him and, you know, pleading to the public if they've got any tips or anything. No, she wanted rid of him. She's a greedy bitch. Well, my chat's behind here. Just a little bit. There we go. I'm just looking at the chat, scrolling. It's like way behind for some reason. She's a sociopath that just wants men with money to worship her, evil, gross, and weird. Yeah. And Harold is the perfect mate for Carol because he's laid back. He's, you know, he goes with the flow. You can tell he doesn't like confrontation. He's a gentle person, you could tell. Well, she's got him totally. He's a sheep, though. You know, he's a sheep. He don't really got no backbone. That's just the way I read him. But he seems like a nice man. He really does. I can't help but kind of like Harold. He reminds me of my uncle. My great uncle. If she cared about attention, she'd milk her ex-husband's death for all she can. The fact she's not saying she's guilty to me. Oh, well, she's been doing videos. Carol Baskin versus Tiger King. She doesn't want any attention on really Dawn, I don't think. The subject of Dawn. She don't want much attention on that. She has said a little bit about it in her videos. In the videos, Carol Baskin versus Tiger King, trying to debunk, you know, some things that was in the documentary. She, I mean, In that documentary, she didn't seem like she was too scared of Joe Exotic. If I found out someone I'd been arguing with online and stuff, going back and forth with, hired a hitman to have me killed, I would be scared to death, freaked out. She don't seem too freaked out. And I'd really be freaked out if a documentary came out and people were saying I murdered my husband that disappeared. And, Joe Exotic getting all this publicity and may get a pardon. Who knows? I'd be freaked out. Hey, he might get out of prison and really murder me for all that I've done to him. Because Joe went hard for her, but Carol done a lot of shady shit. She wants to be the only person in the United States that owns big cats. Nobody really should own big cats, if you ask me. Carol's not doing rescuing, though. Hey, I could be all for Carol if she was really rescuing animals that came from zoos or people that had got pets and, bit off more than they could chew and had to give it up. That's not what she's doing. No. I would support anyone that was doing something like that. It was the actual rescue, actual sanctuary. She's smart enough not to want attention on Dawn's disappearance. She wants attention from being threatened by Joe. Exactly, Katie F. Yes. That's what I feel about it, too. Sorry, I'm not chatting, mopping floors, and listening today. It's okay, faithful one. I vacuumed and actually mopped the living room before I went live. So when I got off my live stream, I wouldn't have that to do. And had to go out with the dogs for a little bit, then go see Annabelle. I got something at Walmart that I'm going to go over there and we're going to have some fun. Her and I, we're going to do a video too. When I went and put up the chickens last night, I peeped in there and Bunny had another egg laid. So I grabbed it out, brought it home, put it in the incubator. So now I got total 3 blue eggs and 3 brown ones, so 6. I hope some of them hatch. I've got the temperature and humidity right. I mean, they're not guaranteed that they will hatch, but I hope one of them does. I told Mark if I just have one hatch, I may just keep it as a pet chicken, not put in with the others. Yeah, so I set the homemade incubator up, and then a few hours later, I went and told Mark I did it. He should know better to tell me not to do something. He didn't really say don't do it, but he was like, we don't need any more hens because we got more eggs than we know what to do with. Blah, blah, blah. Blue eggs. I've never seen blue eggs. Katie F., you need to go to my other channel, Sunny's Funny Farm. Yeah, I got a hen. She's got an Easter egger. She lays blue eggs. You can get olive eggers, too. They lay an olive green color one. No, Bunny's not a blue chicken. She's black. She's black and gray. She's got some little gold stripes on her feathers if you look closely. I didn't know about blue eggs, too, until I got in, to chickens and stuff. Never thought about it, really. Yeah, anyone that's not on subscribe to Sunny's Funny Farm, go over there and subscribe, and you can watch my farm animals. You can watch my awesome goat, Annabelle. She's the cutest goat in the world. Best goat in the world. And my psycho rooster, Sunny. And the hens, the sister wipes. Somebody busted my neighbor's car window last night and take a box of my N95 masks. Oh my goodness. Wow. I'm sorry to hear that, Tremaine. I mean, the air turns blue when Sunny attacks you. God, money, I'm scared to death of that rooster. I'm sub to your channel, sister. Oh, okay. Yeah, sometimes in the video, you can't, the eggs, you can't hardly tell they're blue. I don't know if it's because sunlight, it makes them look light. Hey, Red Rum. Well, guys, I'm going to get off of here and get some stuff done. Tomorrow's Saturday, so I probably won't do a live stream. Probably see y'all Monday. Are they a vibrant blue? They're like a baby blue. KDF, yeah, like a light blue, like a baby blue. Yeah, I wish they were vibrant blue. I want an olive egger that lays the green ones. Oh, Jean, you have a wonderful day too. Everyone, have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful weekend. Be safe. I love all y'all. Be kind. Peace. I'll be uploading this weekend on Sunny's channel, of course, too. So, anyways, love y'all. Let's see if we can end this stream.